3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
What we often call UFOs. The U.S. Senate has ordered now the Director of National Intelligence and the Secretary of Defense to deliver a report on the topic, and soon, by next month. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen checked in with a UFO researcher about what we could expect to see in this much anticipated report.
Alright, so finally have a pulse motor going. It's just hanging by a couple magnets, and it's actually a rotor from an old record player. The blue sine wave is connected to the ground, and the trigger right before the resistor on the trigger coil. The blue is the trigger coil, ground, and right before the resistor to the base. And then the yellow sine wave, of course, is just the drive coil shutting on and off on the Bedini. It's a bifilar Bedini coil. I'm running at 15 volts here. And you can see how it's tilting to the side because the drive coil is pulling the magnets towards it, so I need to put up another coil on the opposite side to balance things out. But I'm pretty content with this for now. It's just running off an old transistor that I just got out of a computer monitor scrapping the other day. Here's the 0 point. You can see how clean, look at that sine wave. Look how perfectly matched it is, and then it has the voltage peaks on it over close to 100 volt. And it's not about the size of the magnets. I got little tiny magnets on there. It's the inductance and the switching time. So, I mean, big magnets, you're going to get more torque, of course. But as far as getting back EMF and also tapping into that negative resistance, it's just all about switching time. Switching. What do I mean by switching? Well, doesn't matter how big the magnets are. And by the way, here's my rotor that I'm using. And they're small little magnets. Doesn't really matter how big the magnets are. Yes and no. It's all about the switching and bringing up the frequency of the coil. The faster it's going on and off, the closer you are to getting up into, thousands of hertz, tens of thousands of hertz, even hundreds of thousands. The goal is to get really, really high hertz. That's why I want a counter rotating. So there's a disc with the coil, so it's spinning this way, why this is spinning this way. So that you'll get twice as many, the frequency should be twice the speed because one rotor's going the other way, opposite of the other. Sorry if it sounds confusing. It's even confusing to me because I've never seen it done before, and that's why I want to make my pulse motor different. For now, I'm pretty content with this. Just having it spin in the background, it's nice. Actually having a pulse motor set up again. And I want to thank Mike B for making all this happen. Special equipment here. And one more thing about that switching. If you've ever been in like a small pool and you get in the middle and you jump up and down, and when you go down, the waves go out and they hit the wall, but then once they hit the wall, they come back again. It's like negative resistance. As soon as that energy goes out and it hits the positive energy goes out and it hits the ground, there's a scalar wave that comes back to the 0 point again. And that needs to be studied more. it's getting studied. A lot of videos are popping up all over YouTube about it. Scalar waves. It's something Nikola Tesla was going to use for his wireless energy for all over the world. But hopefully, my next video, I'd like to maybe have a Tesla coil going. And for now, I'm really content with the pulse motor I got going for now. Just kind of hanging there, kind of floating by that pole. There'll be different sets up. Just want to thank everyone for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you again.